Zooey mama, chat. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm super excited, chat. I am super excited. Blue Lock chapter 346 part 2 is here, chat. Nicholas Rayo, Joshy Rules, Justin Nerd, Kagurumi. Guys, turn me up, chat. Holy fuck, dude. I'm coming in with so much energy because it is a nighttime. Early leaks, early ending of the chapter, that's what I meant to say. Early stream, early leaks, chat. We are here, y'all. We are here for the ending of the game. Is this the end of the game? I'm pretty sure this should be the last chapter, right, chat? Blue Rose edits, Stan, what's good? Gravity for AJ, Jack. Guys, am I coming in with too much energy, bro? I'm fucking hype. I feel like we should be hype, right, chat? I don't know. If someone just woke up and I blasted their speakers, my bad, chat, my bad. For the time zones and everything. But it's 10 p.m. I have a lot more energy than my usual morning streams and everything like that. But I'm super excited. So, hello chat. How we doing, y'all? Hope y'all had a good week. I know I just for people in the United States or like, you know, done with school and everything like that, summer's coming around. It's very chill. I'm just a happy camper, chat, smiling ear to ear right now. We got the second half of the chapter. Big cliffhanger on the last one. So hopefully we see how the France game resolves today. Guys, who we betting our stocks on, chat? Do we got Rin? Do we got Isagi? Do we got Hugo blocking it? Or a last-minute chemical reaction between Loki and Charles? I don't know. We'll find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Jungi, Noah, I think, Just the Nerd, Scooter Berry, Blue Rose Edits, The Mysterious Dark Knight. What's good, Ryoki? Sorry, I didn't respond to your DMs. I literally saw that the chapter just came out, so I'm reacting to it right now. Ryoki with the 2 Nanase headbands, though. Thank you so much. I'll read your messages after. W's chat for Ryoki. 2 Nanase headbands. 2 stones, chat. Yeah, I'm super excited, guys. I think literally I was gonna make a prediction video. I was supposed to make a prediction video, but I mean, literally the leaks are here right now. It's all good. It's all good. What's good, Kiwi? Oh my god, Kiwi, it's like 1 a.m. for you. Are the leaks that good, chat? Okay. Also, I need people to give me, like, fake spoilers. Chat, y'all know the drill by now. Fill up the chat with fake spoilers. Yeah, fill it up because I don't know if does someone score this chapter? If not, I don't know. I don't know what to believe. So, I think y'all need to, like, bait the chat and, like, bait me as well, so I can't see what's right. Isagi own goal. Somehow from fucking France's half. Isagi died, Rin turned into a ghost. Loki stopped Isagi, but there's like some that sound real. Like Loki stopping Isagi would be crazy, chat. Okawa scores the chapter, not fucking Okawa, bro. Nobody cares about Okawa. Chat, are we excited for side B, chat? I'm super excited in general for like after this France game. Gonna be a big breath of fresh air. We got side B coming up. We got other players like reviews and shit like that. I'm assuming we're gonna see Bunny. I'm assuming we're gonna see Itoshi Sai again. We're gonna see Bunny and Kaiser, but I hope that we don't skip over Lorenzo again. I talk about it in my England prediction video, chat. But yeah, after this we got a lot of videos videos planned out for after the France game ends. So I want to talk about that a little bit and then get into this. And also one thing I need to address, did y'all see that? Did y'all see they're starting an IRL Blue Lock? Holy shit, we are all joining, chat. No. Kaneshiro needs to personally hire me as the Blue Lock TV reporter. I will be there, bro. I will be there every single day, every single second, hyping up every single game, you know? I'll probably be slandering like no. Actually, I can't do it, bro. They're all youngins and shit like that. Young prodigies, diamond in the roughs. But yeah, that is hella funny, bro. Okay, that would be generational, no? If they had like an actual Blue Lock TV. Y'all's comments were so fucking funny. So I made a post on that. Let me see. Hold on, chat. Let me see if I could pull it up right now. But I made a post on that, and some people left, like, the funniest comments. They said, like, the kids are gonna turn out deranged. They're gonna fucking sue them and shit like that. Or, like, they're gonna open up domains in the middle of the field. And that is hella funny, bro. So, the real-life Blue Lock, and guys, did you know the actual Blue Lock? One of my good friends, Chibi, she's in the community if you're in the Discord or anything like that. Also, make sure to join the Discord. Wow. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Make sure to join the Discord pinned at the bottom or pinned at the top of the YouTube chat. I'm not sure where it is on mobile nowadays because they keep fucking moving it. It's on the side. It's over there. It's on fucking over yonder. But yeah, are you ready for the England and new gen Loki? Wait, what? Yeah, the England new gen I'm super excited for. I'm super excited. I talk about him in my England prediction video. I'll talk about that in a hot second. But let's stay on topic with one thing, right? So the real life Blue Lock. I think the real life Blue Lock, bro, bottom like you. What are you fucking saying? I'm trying to focus on one thing and the chat's going crazy. But I'm going crazy too, bro. I'm going crazy. I'm super excited for this chapter. Anyways, you know what? Fuck talking about the IRL Blue Lock. Let's get into the manga. So, what I wanted to say is after this week, basically, I'm assuming the game ends with this chapter, right, chat? Slimy Rack 66 with the 2 Nanase headbands. I don't know why, like, this thing isn't showing. There's supposed to be a little thing showing there for the donos and everything like that. But Slimy Rack 66, y'all show him some love. W's in the chat for Slimy. Just in time. Holy lol. Isagi fold Hugo, please. Oh, we already got the Isagi glazers in the chat. Okay, chat. Wait, let me put a poll on here. Do we want Isagi to win? Or do we want Isagi to score? Let me start a poll. I'm gonna see the chat demographic right now. Yes or no? Chat, honestly speaking, I don't mind any single outcome. I feel like, bro, I'm immune to anything at this point, dude. Because I've been reading Blue Lock for so long now. And no, we don't. Isagi hits a bicycle kick. You already saw it, Dumb Flame? Okay, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it, Dumb Flame. I'm so excited, though. I'm so excited. Bro, I ain't going to the IRL Blue Lock when people will be acting like Shido. Oh my god, Kasawi. Good point, good point. Yeah, there's gonna be some some people actually mimicking that. But, you know, they won't actually do, like, the IRL Blue Lock philosophy, right? Like, they're not gonna make it into an actual battle royale. Will they? I don't even know. Kiwi, we cut to side B and we see all the time Shindo Hanaru has been saying Roger. He's talking about his best friend, Roger Rabbit. Fucking new gen Roger Rabbit. Bottom generation 11 Roger Rabbit. Wait, say that 10 times fast, bro. That's a way too fucking tongue twister. But, Mog Hugo Isagi, please. Okay. Yeah, so we gotta... Wait, 69% says yes and no says 32%, chat. Wait, I thought everyone was hating on Isagi, chat. Did we all switch up or some shit like that? Ryoki with the 2 Nanase headbands as well. Anyone in Lake Charles who found a lost Mustang. Yeah, according to Ryoki, chat, he lost his car. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Shakar with the 40 rupees as well. W's in the chat for Ryoki and W's in the chat for Shakar. Nagi's appearance in chapter watching France game. Imagine that. Imagine that. Also, chat, one thing that has, like, before the Nigeria game, in the Nigeria game as well, one thing that I haven't seen is why hasn't, like, any of the other Blue Lockers or, like, you know, the people that lost in Blue Lock, like the Team Z members, Imamura, Iemon, Kuwan, Naruhaya. I know Naruhaya, can he afford cable TV, bro? Dude, I got him. I'll pay for that shit, bro, just so he can watch Isagi. Anyways, why haven't they made an appearance, like, watching the games or anything like that? Like, I know we saw Itoshi Sai, but, like, any of the other people, you know? Tada! Where is Tada? The guy who made fun of Isagi, you know? Why didn't we see him? Or he was all like, your goal was just luck. You got the second scraps, you know? Fuck you. Watch this, you know? So, I hope you watched the Nigeria game. Okay, maybe he's, like, cheering for fucking France, huh? But anyways, the Nat 3 games with the Australian. I think that's Australian. The Australian 7.99. Thank you so much. I personally think Rin will steal, but I'm fine with an Isagi goal. Yeah, so Rin, obviously, they didn't show up. Also, thank you so much, Nat 3 games. W's the chat for Nat 3 games. Rin didn't show up, so we're obviously expecting Rin to show up, right? But the key factor is it just Rin or will Loki show up as well? So, that's the question of the day, and that's going to be the deciding factor to see if Blue Lock has enough or has what it takes to tie the game, right? No matter what happens, we have 2 minutes left. It's going to be either a tie game or it's going to be a draw. Now, I don't necessarily, like, in my opinion, chat, I think a loss would do better narratively or would be more interesting for the narrative of the story than a draw. Regardless of that, though, I understand that games are close and everything like that. The best teams do lose sometimes, and it is just my opinion at the end of the day. But a draw would be fine. I'd be perfectly fine with either or, you know? I'm not too strongly opinionated. I feel like some people are so strongly opinionated. No, it has to be like this. No, it has to be like that, you know? Dude, maybe I am. Maybe I'm delusional saying that. Am I just a Rin Glazer in his fucking own delusional world? Don't say yes, chat. Don't say yes. But, what I'm saying is, regardless of a loss or a draw, I think they're both pretty interesting in terms of the stories. I think they're going to address, you know, the Karasu and Isagi thing going on. Ego is going to definitely talk to Karasu. I'm very interested in Karasu's character after this game. Yes, okay, fuck you, chat, you know. This is what I mean, man. This is what I mean. Hiryo shot gets blocked. Y'all heard it here, folks. DMG Fun called it out. Spoiled the chapter for me. Isagi67 Yoichi. Hi, how are you? Hiryo, how are you? I'm good. I hope y'all are doing good too, guys. It's a late night stream. I have a lot of energy. All Rin Glazers are delusional, just like their character. Okay, Kiwi, you got me there. Okay. Anyways, Anime Atsu had to donate 2 Nanase headbands to say, yes, you are. Bro, what the fuck, chat? Okay, I mean, I don't even know what to say at this point. I got no words, bro. I got no words. Thank you so much for the 2 not to say headbands, though. W's in the chat for Anime Atto. Jealous GF Rin. Yeah, we got Sundara Rin in here, bro. Yandere Rin up in here. That's hella funny. We all want EM on scoring. Bring back EM on, bro. Bring back EM on. Yo, Stan, with the 20 months 3rd selection, bro. How? Okay, I feel like you subbed at the start of the month, too. I really don't know how, like, or maybe time has been flying by so fucking quickly, chat. But yeah, it's genuinely crazy. 20 months. Did you read Drake's album? I didn't read it. I also didn't listen to it. I heard like a few snippets of it. And that's about it. But thank you so much, Stan, for the 20 months, bro. Longer than some people's relationships and shit like that. Thank you so much for that. Love single moms. Welcome to the 2nd selection as well. W's in the chat for love single moms. Hey, do we agree with that too? We agree with that. We agree with all the moms, bro. Except Kaiser's mom. Kaiser's mom was a deadbeat, right? Kaiser's mom left fucking Kaiser's dad, and that's what happens when a bad bitch leaves you, right? Josh said that in my, like, fucking the Blue Lock verse video. Guys, also, yeah, tap in with the fucking collab if you haven't already. Dark Hero Josh and I made a video, like, 2 weeks ago about the Blue Lock verse being brutal. Talk about EM on, talk about Itoshi side, talk about fucking every single character in Blue Lock, basically. Yeah, go tap in with that as well. Guys, wow! The chat is moving way too quickly. One of Drake's songs is literally a parody of Cha Cha Slide to the Left song. No fucking way. Throw all 3 albums away. People are gassing it up. Bachira's mom is goated, though. What's good, Cole? Anime Atto with the 10 Nanase headbands as well. Okay, at least these 10 Nanase headbands ain't for hating on me, right? Better color parallel. Rebel Isagi and Destroyer Rin, or Ultra Ego Vegeta and Ultra Instinct Goku. Chat, I'm not gonna lie. When I watched Dragon Ball, I barely remember it. Because I was super young and it would just play in the background. Is that just me? Maybe I'm just fucking young, right? I feel like I didn't really grow up on that. I grew up on, like, fucking Hiryo, please say Goat Soggy. Okay. But, with that, when those animes were playing, it was playing in, like, the background. The first anime I watched, chat, what was it? One Punch Man? Or, it was One Punch Man or Shadows no Grimgar or some shit like that. Ayo no Grimgar. I don't know what the fuck that was. It was like 2016 or something like that. Very long time ago. Scooter Berry Shadow with the 2 Nanase headbands as well. W's in the chat for Scooter Berry Shadow. And W's in the chat for Love Single Moms with the 5 Nanase headbands. I don't think I'll ever get over that name. Crazy how Rin has to get cucked in order to get in Destroyer mode. Okay, chat. What are we saying? Guys, my favorite femboy Hiryo is streaming. I think I'm gonna just disable chat at this point. 1 million stocks in Kiora. Your stocks are going down, by the way. You should sell that immediately before it crashes. My first anime was Dragon Ball. Okay, technically everyone's first anime was Dragon Ball, Pokemon, or fucking I don't know, Dragon Ball or Pokemon, right? And those would just constantly play in the background. But like actual anime we watched and shit like that, that's a different story. I feel like that's a different story. Mine was Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people did grow up with that. Yu-Gi-Oh! My first anime was Naruto. That's a good one. Death Note is so good. Death Note will always be a solid anime, bro. If you could recommend, guys, I was talking about this, I think, with the chat a few weeks ago. I would never recommend Blue Lock to an anime beginner, bro. Just because of all the shit that goes on in there. I think a perfect one, it probably would be like AOT, Death Note. Ryoki with the 2 Nanase headbands. Outlaw Star was my first anime. That's when you know I'm young, when I don't even know what Outlaw Star is, chat. Do I have no ball knowledge or what? Yo, 5 Nanase headbands with the from Clarence. Thank you so much, Clarence. W's the chat for Clarence. W's the chat for Ryoki as well. Bro was talking about Grimgar Ash. Bro, is that what it's called? I don't fucking remember that. It's been so long. Unk status renewed. Bro, okay. Beyblade! Oh my god, chat. Beyblade is fucking ball knowledge. What's good, Sharuya? My first anime was MHA. MHA is a good first anime. Yo, you know what? Low-key, My Hero is a good fucking starter anime. I will say that. Did you watch Jinxie versus Queso in chess? I don't know. I'm not that unemployed. No, I didn't watch that. One Piece is also a common first anime. What is One Piece actually a common first anime with how fucking long it is, bro? I don't know, man. I wouldn't recommend that. I think if you haven't started One Piece now, you shouldn't start it, bro. Or by now, if you haven't started it, you shouldn't start it. And this is coming from a One Piece fan. So, my first anime was Pokemon. Bro, why are you wearing glasses? Sometimes this chat, bro, why are you, hold on. I might genuinely replace the pin message of the Discord just to pin this. Why are you wearing glasses? What kind of question is that? Like, my bad for being blind, bro. Okay, anyways. If Hiryo reads the message out, then wait, Liege of Nerd, what are you saying? My first anime was My Little Sister Can't Be This Cute. Mods, we need to ban DMG fun after review time, chat. Here we go. Okay, chat. I'm so fucking excited. Let me see. Is it actually translated? Okay. Peroxide said, give me 1 more minute, chat. So we're waiting on Peroxide to get the translations going. But yeah, the translations aren't here, chat. The translations aren't here. So give it 1 more second. I know it's the blue ball. I feel like it's another Blue Lock cliffhanger, right? With the chapter review showing the timer and shit like that. But we gotta wait for Peroxide. Note Fate fans here. 1 minute additional time. Come on, Peroxide. Yeah, it's okay. Take your time, chat. Take your time. We're here for a chill time. We gotta let everyone come in the community and everything like that. And then here we go. Hiryo, Atoya scores. If Atoya scores, holy shit, we all gotta shave our heads like that one Psyche K episode. Psyche K is actually a pretty good anime too, chat. Like, that one's like peak comedy, I'm not gonna lie. We are starting. Here we go. Plot Sagi will never beat Rin Gotoshi. Yo, bro, speaking my language. I'm just kidding. In terms of, like, top 5 favorite characters, guys, Hugo might be, like, jumping up there. Or maybe in terms of, like, written characters. Hold on. The fucking light is, like, blinding me. In terms of, like, best written characters, I think Hugo might be, like, number 5 at this point, chat. Literally one game of development, 15 chapters. Bro might be a top 5 written character, not gonna lie. Kaguya-sama scores this chapter, actually. You know what's weird? Okay, so I read the Kaguya-sama manga, and then I watched the anime. Did they cut a bunch of content out? I'm pretty sure they did. For Kaguya-sama. Hugo Glaze, why are we streaming? Are we gonna question everything? Why are we alive? Why do I have a mic in front of my face? Why is there a chair behind me and shit? You know? I don't know. We're just gonna question everything at this point, chat. The late night chatters are here. Well, I guess it's a late night for me, but I don't know. Anime Atsu with the 5 non-stay headbands as well. Narratively, Isagi scoring or beating Hugo in round 1 will definitely give Hugo good development and change for a potential round 2. Yeah, I definitely think Anime Atsu, thank you so much for the 5 non-stay headbands in the first place. But I do think Isagi will get a quote-unquote win over Hugo, and that's going to be, like, hyping up their rematch for later down the line, right? Whether it be in the finals when they eventually rematch them in the finals, or if they lose to Germany, it'd be through, like, another means of a rematch. Okay, here we go, chat. The leaks have just got sent to me, chat. Here we go. Oh, wait, fuck. Hold on, chat. I forgot to sign into my account real quick. Let me sign into my account, and then we're in, chat. Sorry for, like, making y'all wait. I know the wait was long, but we are here. I'm fucking excited, chat. Get hyped. Here we go. Okay, wait, it's a black screen. Wait, let's change it. All right, chat, here we go. Blue Lock chapter 346 part 2 is here. We don't even have a chapter rating for the other one. NA, right? It was a part 2. When did we do that? NA. Okay. Here we go. Spoiler blocker. I got nothing but this shit fucking hype. No. If this is hype. Okay. I'm getting ready, chat. Hold on to your pants. Grab your popcorn. Grab your fucking... What's French? I don't even know. Grab your pastries. Let's go into Blue Lock chapter 346 full bet part 2. I'm pretty sure it's 12 pages. Let's get it. Okay, wait. This is pretty hype music already. I don't even need to change it. Okay, wait. Let me zoom in. Okay, now let me do it like this. Page 1 narrator, Isagi versus Hugo. The fate of the final showdown is ... Yeah, we got fucking... Oh, yo! Wait, I can't even read the chat right now. What is going on? It's way too quick. Mysterious TV with the 2 non-stay headbands. Hurry up. I am hurrying up. Here we go. Isagi, a complete 50-50 gamble one-on-one. If it's luck, then your so-called optimal destiny and talent and suitability. None of that matters. True. And we know Isagi brings in the luck. Come on, put the pieces of the puzzle together, Isagi. Or will Hugo be the one to shut him down? We see Isagi in the penalty box with Hugo right behind him as the ball is heading straight towards him. So we're picking up right where we left off, right? No destroyer mode Rin. No Julian Loki teleporting all around the field. Just Isagi and Hugo running the ISO. We see a close-up of Isagi and Hugo and a bunch of small panels of the others' reactions. Who are the others, right? So let me look at the raws real quick. So we see Isagi and Hugo. Hugo's fucking towering over Isagi. Isagi has his Metavision eyes activated, still not in the white-haired mode. And then we see Hugo talking to him. We see Shido, Barou, Karasu, and is that Hugo? I think that's Hugo. Yeah, so they're all reacting. And, don't look at raws until you read. Translations, please. I'm not looking at Roz. Isagi, to devour the number 1, I will bet everything on my own destiny ego. Insane. So this is Isagi Yoichi, eh? Okay, wait. Okay. Shido, ha ha ha. You're still fucking amazing, Yoichi, bro. I love the backhanded compliment. Not even backhanded compliments, but like Shido acknowledging Isagi's strength. I appreciate that so much, bro. W's in the chat for Shido. Even though he hasn't really done much this game. Shido got robbed. Barou. Barou ticked off per usual. Karasu. He's crazy. We see Karasu look on in shock and awe. It's shock and awe is crazy. Hugo, okay. Wait, so is this all Hugo says? Bro, just... No. So Isagi's talking all this like, yo, it's gonna be on luck and everything like that. It doesn't matter what you have. It doesn't matter about your mentality. It doesn't matter about your destiny. And Hugo just says, okay. This guy is a fucking madman. We see Hugo's mechanical eye pop. Okay, so we got Metavision eyes versus the mechanical eye. The gear, the settings app from the fucking app store. Page 3, Hugo, I'll admit, I need to pay some respects to that rebellion of yours. Yo, bro said W, press F to pay respects. In other words, I'll accept your luck battle. Okay, we run into ISO chat. One-on-one, Hugo versus Isagi. Who are we placing our stocks on? Who are we betting on, chat? Do we stand or do we hit? Don't gamble, chat. We see Isagi in front of Hugo and to his right as the ball is about to land on Isagi's feet. Hugo thinking, reacting only after he traps the ball is too late. Reading his moves and cheap tricks won't work. Right or left? It's a complete... Wait, dude. Okay, so Hugo's trying to think of what Isagi's gonna do next, right? Same thing we always see with Hugo. The ball is literally moving in like 1 second, right? And Hugo somehow thought of all of this. Now, is he able to react to this? Or is Hugo able to read what's going to happen? Or did Isagi completely get him? Catch him with his pants down. Page 4 to 5, double spread? Okay. We see a luck piece and a double spread of Hugo and Isagi. No. Isagi enters white-haired mode with huge text in the middle saying, chat, are y'all ready? Are y'all ready, chat? With that huge text, luck a gamble! We're gambling, folks! We just hit the jackpot! Hikari is here in BLUELOCK! Hugo, luck gamble! We're gambling, chat. Hit the slot machines. Who wants to be a millionaire? Let's go! Page 6 and 7, back-to-back double spreads. Okay, no text, but we see Isagi swerve his right leg to the... Slide to the left, swerve his right leg to the left, blocking Hugo as he was trying to reach out to the ball. Isagi's block causes the ball to fling upwards and to the right. What is going on with this fucking... the sorcery? It's completely on Isagi's side. Oh my god. Wait, so he hit him with the reverse? No. Wait, Isagi outplayed Hugo in the luck gamble. We know him. The luck... Okay, no. He's gonna get the luck merchant allegations after this. Oh my god, chat. Okay. Luck Sagi agenda. What just happened, chat? What just happened? We gambling like Hikari. Isagi dribbling feet. What is it, my fucking birthday? Okay. It's completely on Isagi's side. And for the first time, Hugo looks fucking shocked. Holy smokes, chat. Am I reading this correctly? Is this the same France game that we've been reading for 15 chapters long now? Isagi finally catching Hugo. Finally catching Hugo off guard. Is this... This is not real. This is not real. Okay. I want to look at the raw so badly, but we can't see. We'd love to see it. Luck Soggy agenda versus the we love to see it. The Isagi Glazers for the Isagi haters in the chat right now. Back-to-back double spreads is completely generational, by the way. Kaneshiro Nomura, the madman you are, coming back from a sickness, dropping double back-to-back double spreads. I said double way too many times there. Take a shot for every time I say double. Page 8 to 9, double spread again? Is this another double spread? What did I scroll to? We see Isagi turn around again. He hit him with another reverse. What is this? Uno? Putting his right hand... Wait. Isagi turns around and puts his right hand on Isagi. No. Okay. Isagi just blocked Isagi. I'm assuming that's a typo. I'm assuming this is putting his right hand on Hugo. Facing the goal as the ball is in the air and is in prime position for a direct shot. Okay, Peroxide with the real lifetime edits, chat. Here we go. Isagi touched himself. Nah, chat. Okay, Med might need to be banned for that, by the way. Okay, anyways, as the ball is in the air and is in prime position for a direct shot. By the way, where is fucking Itoshi Rin? Where is Julian Loki? I know Charles is on Shido. So, Is this just like Rin isn't fucking here or something like that? Is he waiting for Isagi to run the ISO, to run the fade? Hugo, what? Another reversal. I miscalculated. I missed the mark. Oh my god. Chat. Hugo has miscalculated it. The person who can see every single possible thing happening on the field right now didn't predict this. The person that makes the impossible possible, well, that's Kaiser, I guess. But Isagi does the same thing here. I won, Hugo. Bow down. No. Bow down to my luck. Isagi, who do you think you are? Holy shit. Okay. Bro, motherfucker will win one time and say, bow down to my luck. I'm just kidding. Isagi, here we go. Put the pieces of the puzzle together. Score this goal. Tie. Here we go. So, Hugo miscalculated. Bow down to my luck is fucking crazy, chat. Oh my god. Okay, Isagi a dominant... No. Why am I reading chat right now? Is it my destiny to lose here? Hugo started doubting his fucking destiny, bro. Regretting every single life choice and shit like that. Chat, I don't know what's going on. Oh my god. Wait, is Isagi actually going to score here? 1 in chat if Isagi's going to score. 2 if he's not going to score. Wait, so Isagi trapped the ball, right? I'm so confused. I can't see the raws right now, but he's in prime position for a direct shot. Scroll. Chat, slowly. Another double spread? It actually is my fucking birthday today, huh? Happy birthday to me, happy birthday to the chat, and happy birthday to every Blue Lock reader reading this chapter right now. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 double spreads. Itoshi Rin! No! Rin, the boogeyman! Rin appears out of fucking nowhere! Oh my god! Like a Pokemon trainer that's unavoidable! Rin, you think I'm gonna let you escape Isagi? Oh no! The third party! The third wheel! Itoshi Rin is here! Okay. My fucking go. Is he gonna steal the goal? The ghost? Rin invincible? My god, what are y'all saying? Only Hugo can find my Mustang. Thank you so much for the Tunanase Advance Ryoki. What is going on? Not this tsundere. Rin appears out of fucking nowhere. Rin just sold the game? Wait, so Isagi was gonna score and Rin... No. Don't tell me Rin sold the game, chat. Don't tell me Rin sold it. You think I'm gonna let you escape, Isagi? Don't think you can just throw me aside and walk away scot-free. Nah. Rin's actually a tsundere, bro. What is this dialogue? Don't think you can just throw me aside. Wait. Someone get their mans. Okay, anyway. We see Rin in Destroyer mode with the monstrosity in his back. Wait, no. He pulled out the boil, trouble, and toil aura. Yet again. And tongue fully out. I thought we changed that in the Nigeria game. I thought he was all like, I don't need my tongue anymore. I don't need Destroyer mode anymore. I'm like focusing on this shit. Fuck all of that. He brought it back. Well, not Destroyer mode in the Nigeria game. He said something else, right? He doesn't need his tongue anymore. But... we brought back the tongue out, the freaky Rin, freaky frog. Training went fully out of the window. Yeah, fuck the 45 days, like literally that. Okay, anyways, Isagi didn't even. Okay, so that takes away all the predictions of Isagi using Rin or like thinking that Rin was gonna do that, right? Or predicting, fully betting on Rin that he was going to do that. But we see Isagi, Rin. He was literally confused. Now, chat, I'm very scared. I'm actually scared that Rin might mess up the play here. I don't know, chat. We also see... Wait. Rin, I'll crush you. We also see Rin using Predator's Eye. Isagi and Hugo both shocked. The whole... Everyone's fucking shocked. You, me, my fucking grandma. Everyone's shocked. Isagi and Hugo are both shocked. So nobody predicted this. Fuck it. Make it a fourth wheel. Add Loki in here. Let's go. Page 12. Is this the last page? We see Isagi mad as puzzle pieces flow through. Shut the hell up, you damn freak. No. Don't tell me Isagi blocked Rin out of sight. Oh my fucking god. Wait, what is going on here? Chat, who can predict this? This is the last page, right, chat? We see both Isagi and Rin go for the goal as they... Nah. The power of friendship? They both kick the ball at the same time? Nah. We are weak individually, but strong we are together. Aw, shot. Wait. They both kicked the ball? The Isagi... Yeah, it's kind of like the Isagi and Kaiser shit that we saw in the NEL. Wait, they both scored. Isagi/Rin. This is the goal that belongs to me. The number one, fighting against the number one. Isagi and Rin, the destroyer and the rebel, the demon king. Oh my god, is that it? Yes, this chapter ends on a cliffhanger. There's no way. Kaneshiro, add 2 more pages, please. Well, Isagi and Rin, they might be scoring, bro. Narrator, destiny has drawn them together, the ultimate arch rivals of BLUELOCK. Into whose hands will the final goal fall into? BLUELOCK 347, no break next week, chat, no break. Title is Destiny? We're getting fucking blocked. Loki is coming, chat. Oh my god, no. Loki is coming, chat. Destiny? What is that chapter title name? We didn't see the goal? And the chapter title name is Destiny? Alright, good luck with studying, Peroxide. Wait. Loki wasn't there. Hugo. Chat, is this a bait? Is this Hugo's destiny changing? Or is it Loki the destiny? Or is Hugo blocking this? What is Destiny? Nah. What is that? Wait, look at the Raw's good comms chat. Okay. Anyways, wow, what a fucking cliffhanger. Isagi and Rin are both going for the goal. Now, how do we feel about this? The power of friendship shot, chat. I don't even know. I don't know how I feel about this, but I will say, reading it back to back and everything like that, double spread after double spread after double spread, that was hype as fuck, bro. Holy shit, they stacked us. Kaneshiro blessed us after that last chapter, right? But they were sick anyway, so it doesn't even matter. All props to them, bro. Holy shit, this feels like Christmas Day, like I'm opening presents and shit, you know? Okay. Yo, what the fuck? This shit sucks. We literally spoke about this in DMs. I told you this game was gonna go on for 1 more chapter. Yeah, true, Kiwi. Oh my god. Wait, so Destiny... Renoir is also there, I guess. Yeah. We could care about the goal. We could care less about the goalkeeper. Nah, I'm just kidding. Okay, so that's gonna be it for BLUELOCK chapter 346, titled Full Bed. Now we got 1 more chapter, chat. I really expected this to be the final game of I expected this to be the final game, not final game, final chapter of the France game, but that seems to be it. And now let's get some chapter ratings. Let's get some star of the chapters going on as well. Oh wait, we had the poll from before. 1,300 votes? Holy shit. Let me start this next poll. So, star of the chapter. Who would get credit for the goal, though? Lame as fuck, in my opinion. First appearance for Rin in this game? Okay. Trash chapter, 10 out of 10 chapter. So, yeah, Isagi star of the chapter. Rin star of the chapter. I guess it's Isagi or Rin, right? I'm pretty sure Isagi's gonna win this, right? But chat, how are we feeling about rating this chapter and everything like that? I'll get into the cooking document in a hot second. But, wait, chapter 346. Bro, that got me fucking hyped. Dude, I'm so glad that at this chapter specifically was like a late night chapter, bro. Because the early streams and shit like that, I love the early chatters and everything like that. It's chill. But, dude, I'm like waking up half the time. So, like, at least I have energy for these late night streams. Ren stealing goals, 7 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 8 out of 10. Dude, I really wish if there was one thing like YouTube could have, it could be like a rating for like certain things, or like you could type in your rating and it does like a mean score. That would be so fire. But maybe, yo, we might actually need to implement that as like a mod or like a bot, right? Like we take the mean score of every single number that's being typed in the chat, but people that don't like this game or people don't like this chapter, right? The Isagi haters, they're just gonna keep spamming 1 in the chat. So I don't even know if that would work. Hiryo, I guess we're gonna see a VAR in the next chapter to hype who scored, and then it's revealed. Rin is a bum tsundere. Okay, 4 out of 10, 4 out of 10. This is bad. Y'all are saying it's bad? Okay, so I really don't know how I feel about the power of friendship shot, but I will say the double back-to-back-to-back double spread. I don't know, chat. So we got a lot of things to discuss, right? Let's get into the cooking document. Isagi did technically beat out Hugo for pretty much the first time this match. Isagi, chapter 346, part 2. Holy fuck, can I spell? Chapter 346. Dude, it's so hard to type when I'm typing sideways, by the way, chat. My keyboard's literally sideways typing this. Part 2, star of the chapter. And then, let's take some notes. Isagi beat Hugo for the first time, right? Also, the dialogue he gave was fucking cold, by the way, bro. It was all like, bow down to my luck is crazy, bro. That is actually crazy. Rin tsundere. Looks like Ego's training made Rin worse. Yeah, so we threw that training all out of the window. Holy shit, chat. I need some water. Okay. But Rin wasn't needed. Do y'all think Rin actually messed up that shot? Holy shit. Maybe. Rin coming in at the last second. Chat, I'm really scared for this next chapter title called Destiny. We also haven't seen Loki. I'm really scared. But we'll see. So Isagi beat Hugo for the first time, right? Rin the tsundere comes in. Double shot from Isagi / Rin, right? Shot at the same time. It's kind of the same thing as Isagi and Kaiser. Now, let me look at the Raws real quick, because I didn't really see it. Now, we see Isagi blocking off Hugo, and then he does his little turn. There's so much going on here. We see Isagi in his white-haired mode activated. Puzzle pieces flying everywhere, and then Hugo with his fucking gear robot cyborg aura. The luck double spread, back-to-back double spread, back-to-back double spread with Isagi spinning around, back-to-back double spread with Rin coming in with the fucking, the monster aura shit, the destroyer mode aura, and then they both go for the shot at the same time, and Renoir is there. So that's literally it. Loki, Charles team up still not here. That's what I'm afraid of, chat. I literally said this in the last time. Charles and Loki haven't had a single chemical reaction. I've been saying this since, like, literally halftime. I remember during halftime, chat, yo, Mysterious TV 404 with the 2 Nanase headbands. Isagi wins once and thinks he's the best. I can't, bro. Okay, Mysterious TV with the 2 Nanase headbands. That is pretty funny. Now, W is the chat for Mysterious TV. Now, I will say, chat, there's a lot of things I want to discuss about this. I mean, this kind of, I guess I'll like spoil it out, but I'm gonna do a video kind of re-ranking the games. It's been a long time since I ranked the games. A BLUELOCK. I think it was literally like 2 years ago, and it was when PXG first started. Like, we got the first 2 chapters of PXG, or like 3 chapters of PXG, and then I dropped the video ranking the games, like every single game in BLUELOCK. I'm gonna be doing that really soon after like all the France game shenanigans are done and shit. And I really don't know where like France would rank, because I think narratively it really suffered. Like, I feel like this game, it's good. I think hype week to week was very much there. It was very hyped to read this game week to week, but narratively, it just kind of suffered from the fact that this game was only 15 chapters. Like, it was almost as long as the Nigeria match, right? Just a little bit longer than the Nigeria match. I feel like this game should have been like a few more chapters longer, you know? Hiryo, make a video ranking your favorite viewers. Okay, Stan. Okay. Rin, you are such a bum. L. Rin. Okay, Jonathan. Okay, Jonathan. Narratively, they got carried by Hugo. Pacing in this match is shit. Yeah, that's the thing, right? And then in terms of character importance, this is what I was talking about in my France prediction video all the way, you know, before the France game, you know, came about. I literally said, I hope that they dedicate some time introducing some characters and developing characters before the game. Because if they do that, then they don't have to waste the whole game just on strictly development. Now, I think in Hugo's case, it kind of makes sense because, you know, the whole number 2 philosophy was a new thing to BLUELOCK, and then Isagi versus Hugo was kind of the tantamount for this game. It was kind of like the whole point of this game, you know? So I understand the narrative importance of it for having it throughout the game, but imagine if we had like 1 to 2 chapters of like, okay, best example of this is, I talk about this in my England prediction videos, is remember Hiyori's backstory? Chat, Hiyori had a backstory 1 chapter before Ubers. Now imagine, like, they could have easily put that in the Ubers game and could have taken another chapter of the Ubers game strictly for Hiyori, but they decided to put it before the Ubers game. So you see what I mean? Like, I feel like if they took some time and put it before the game, just something, right? Maybe they do it for England. Then they could dedicate more time to like pacing, giving other characters some moments to shine, right? Giving Shido his time to shine, giving Kunigami his time to shine, giving Atoya his time to shine, right? Giving the subs actually justice. Because if you look at it like strictly, bro, Bachara did absolutely nothing. Aiku, guys, I'm doing the brutal ranking video too. I'm doing the brutal ranking video really soon for France. Aiku didn't touch the ball once. Go reread the game. Aiku hasn't touched the ball once, by the way, chat. Literally once. Literally once, chat. Yo, Stan, can you turn on slow mode for like 7 seconds, by the way? Or like 10 seconds? Honestly, don't know how I feel about that Inazuma shot. I want Isagi to score alone, but at the same time, it is pretty cool. Yeah, I think the fact that there was a cliffhanger for the shot, it makes me really think that Loki is gonna block it. But Destiny could be something about like, oh, Hugo, fucking, is Destiny really working out? Is this my destiny or something like that? If Hugo says that. But I think, you know, think Loki and Charles still haven't shown what they're capable of, you know? Rindere didn't want Isagi-chan to leave him, so they shared instead. Okay. What are we saying, bro? What are we saying? Loki gonna block it? Probably, bro. Probably. Okay. Now, the thing is, chat, the thing is with this chapter, right? I thought this would be the last one. With there being one more, and we know time be moving differently in Blue Lock, it might be possible that Loki blocks it and Charles and him have a chemical reaction. The fastest character, by the way. I don't know how to on PC. Hop on the fucking mobile real quick. On the mobile device, bro. Hugo, is it my destiny to work at McDonald's? Okay, straight to the McDonald's allegations, bro. Bro lost once. I still think no matter what, Hugo is, like, narratively one of the best characters that we've seen. Like, for the narrative and shit like that. But I will say this straight up. I feel like the France game could have used a lot more chapters, right? Like, if they paced it a little bit better by giving more chapters and everything like that, it would have strongly made this game a lot better. Now, I really don't know. Like, personally, I thought at the start, you know, with Hugo's character and then Isagi downfall for, like, the first half and everything like that, it was turning out to be really good. Like, it had potential to be a top 3 game, in my opinion. But now, it's like, do we put it above Manshine? Do we put it above, Ubers if we were to rank the games, you know? This France game could and should have not been this close of a game. Yeah, I've seen so many people talk about that as well. I kind of wanted to make a video just strictly discussing the France game and shit like that. Appreciate you, Stan. But the France game could and should have not been that close. People say it's like our expectations that we placed on it. But at the same time, chat, if you think about it, or like to counteract that, people are all like, oh, games of, what is it called? That's just your perspective or your opinion that it should have been not close of a game. But no, it was the narrative that gave us reasoning for it, you know? So I don't understand why people say, like, it's our fucking opinion that the game should have been close. You know, there was narrative reasoning for us to believe that it shouldn't have been close. You know? I think the most NEL games are better than this match. Yeah, I do think so too. Like, that's where I don't know. I feel like in the beginning, it was really shaping up to be one of the best matches. Hiryo, have you ever played Blue Lock Rivals? I tried playing that shit on stream with my old PC, and my old PC, like, literally fucking had no audio on anything. It was funny. Rin got Predator's Eye. Yeah, Rin has Predator's Eye, I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm pretty sure he's had it. Why are we streaming when I'm about to go sleep, Sunyan? Okay, Mung creator. Yeah, it's like 11 p.m. for me, too. It's super late stream, but I enjoy it. I enjoy having, like, the energy for it. And I'm hyped. Y'all were hyped this chapter, bro. Appreciate y'all so much. Mad disappointed about the Charles and Loki connection, was never to be found. Yeah. Now, we still have... Hold off, chat, because we still have one chapter. And this is what I've been saying for the longest time. During the second half, I was talking about this earlier, but then I didn't finish my sentence. During the second half, Loki literally asked Charles for line-breaking passes, and we haven't seen those line-breaking passes. And then, I feel like everyone kind of forgot about that. I pointed it out, like, a few weeks ago, and I still feel like everyone forgot about that, you know? So it would be really disappointing if Charles and Loki don't have one in this whole game. When Charles' whole, like, development during the NEL was that he's this insane passer who can connect both Shido and Itoshi Rin, and then also with the whole, like, Loki training him shit, you know? That's, like, the only thing. As hyped as I am for this chapter, I really wonder how Blue Lock's going to continue for ages if the game is ending like this. Obviously, introducing new characters and shit like that, League of Nerds, it is really interesting. Now, I think they just want to speed run through these, like, group stage games. It makes sense, because if you think about it, we all know Japan is going to qualify through, right? It's just how can they make these games interesting, even though we know that Japan is going to qualify through the group stage and make it to the knockouts, right? Disagree. This game a lot better than them. Yeah, I mean, it's all up to everyone's opinion, right? But I think Manshine was super strong. Manshine's personally one of my favorite games, you know? If you guys weren't there, I don't know, when did you guys start reading the manga? That's a good question. When did you guys start reading it? After the U20 match is when I started reading it. And I don't really remember what day that was, or, like, the year it was. It was, like, 2022, 2021, or something like that. Did y'all watch it, like, after Season 2? During the PXG game, near the end of Ubers? Yeah, so if you guys weren't there during, like, after the U20 game really blew up Blue Lock and shit like that. It was really hype. And then after that, we had the Barcha game. The Barcha game had everyone kind of doubting for some reason, because it was like first time we saw Kunigami got assisted by Isagi. That was cool, but everyone just thought the Barca game was going to be kind of like the NEL, and then everyone was kind of disappointed. They're all like, nothing's going to live up to the U20 in terms of like hype and everything like that for the NEL. And then the Manshine City game kind of like brought everything back, you know? And the PXG game topped the U20. So no matter what, chat, people are going to say like these games can't be topped, or we don't know how it's going to be in the future, or like I don't know how they're going to top it over and over again, or like how to make these games interesting. But Kaneshiro somehow always does it. It was the same like if you were in the community back then, you understood what I mean. People were like doubting this manga after the Barca game. Coming off of the U20, like that high off the U20, and then going all the way down to Barca, people were just doubting. That's all you need to know if you weren't there. Yu Tiao with the SGD, $2. Thank you so much for the Tsunase headbands. Wait, you called the double shot by Rin and Isagi? Wait, that just genuinely crazy. You should put a fucking stock on that. That would have been generational. Hiryo, do you think England has a new gen? Oh, 100%. I think they definitely have a new gen. I think it's either going to be a winger, because England is known for like a speed and rush formation. At least that's what they said in the NEL, right? It could be completely different for the actual country itself. But it also looks like they might be a defensive team, because they held France to a 1-1 tie score until Loki scored a last-minute goal, right? That made it 2-1 in their victory. So he might be like a center back. Also, one thing is like, we haven't really seen that many defensive new gens besides Lorenzo, so it would be interesting to see one, you know? Started reading the manga in early 2023. Loki reading the NEL feels so nostalgic now. Even reading the Nigeria game somehow feels nostalgic. Like reading all the Kuso glaze and shit like that. I kind of missed that. And Onazi teleporting everywhere. I was recently rereading it, not to rank every single game, right? And I just Onazi was actually teleporting everywhere, chat. It was so funny. Even the Nigeria game. But yeah, NEL in general was so good. I do think Manshine, I don't know. I think I had Ubers above Manshine originally, but I think Manshine might be above Ubers now, in my opinion. And then the France game might be in the middle of them, or it's below both of them. We'll see. Started reading the manga during season 1 while still on the air. So season 1 was airing, I think that was 2022. I think that's 2022 when you started reading it. That's when I first started my YouTube channel, when BLUELOCK season 1 ended. How to join your Discord server? There's a link at the bottom or at the top. I really don't know where it is on mobile. On desktop, it shows at the bottom. End of 2022. They're not going to rematch Germany and France in the finals. You think Japan is going to lose to Germany before they could get back to France? Honestly, that would be a switch, right? But it also makes sense considering Kaiser's like being hyped up as one of the best new gens, you know? Like right now, Kaiser isn't as strong, but then he gets his power-ups, he gets the development, he becomes stronger and shit like that. Also, keep in mind, chat, like think about how strong Isagi Rin got after the 45-day training and shit, right? Rin perfected Destroyer mode, even though we saw him stick out his tongue again in this chapter, so it kind of contradicts it. But in those 45 days, imagine what Kaiser was doing as well. So Kaiser might have that same type of development. Also, speaking of the 45-day trainings, we only saw Kunigami's this match. And one thing I have in my England prediction video that's coming out in 2 weeks, I guess, like after, bro, I had to wait, bro. The thing is, I have so many videos planned, but I had to wait for these chapters to end first, or like the France game to end first before I could start talking about it. But in my England prediction video, I really want more 45-day trainings. I don't know why we only saw Kunigami's. Well, and why didn't we show Shido's? Like, the whole point of putting Shido in my opinion, was not the whole point, but one aspect I was really looking forward to was showing that training of him jumping out of the, or skydiving, you know, with the whole freedom shit. I think that would have been really cool, or like really funny. You know, would have made this game more memorable. But that's just my opinion. Do you think Kaiser will get a reverse Magnus that curves the other way? That would be fire. Wait, how would he curve it? Okay, what would he curve it the other way for? Scoring his own goal? Nah, I'm just kidding. I think Bro could easily just pass it back. But, Keiga, that would be, like, fucking broken. Just imagine all the fucking... Just imagine Kaiser spinning the ball fucking everywhere, bro. Like a fucking Wizard of Waverly Place some type shit. The new Gen 11 for England is for sure a defender because France only got 2 goals, so it makes sense. Yeah. The thing is, Stan, the only thing that contradicts it, I fucking talk about everything in my England prediction video at this point. I gotta stop mentioning it. But the Manshine City players, and we know that their defense wasn't that strong in the NEL, are on the England team. Like, it was mostly Manshine City players. So unless, like, you know, obviously they're not gonna purposely show them. But it was the Manshine goalie, and then we saw, like, some of the other Manshine defenders. And they weren't that strong on defense. So maybe it makes sense that they actually... You know what? We could reverse psychology it. It makes sense that the new Gen 11 for England is actually a defender because he had to carry the fucking Mickey Mouse friends from Manshine, you know? Can someone tell me where I could see today's chapter panels, bro? Okay, the chapter isn't officially out. The leaks are out. The chapter officially releases in 2 days, bro. I actually cannot wait to fucking commentate over this double back-to-back-to-back double spread, bro. And then Rin coming in and out of nowhere. You know? With the official chapter review. It's gonna look so good, man. I can't wait for the official chapter. And the next chapter, bro. We are riding the hype train, chat. There are a lot of English clubs, so new Gen 11 might play for one of them. Go read, bro. I do not play blocks fruits. Chill, bro. Chill. At least they settled they set up the trauma for Hiryo necessary for a future Japan versus France match in the U20 World Cup. Yeah, I think that's what we all predicted, right? Isagi will quote-unquote beat Hiryo, but maybe not score, you know? But take Hiryo off guard and really make him question his destiny philosophy. And then Isagi, you know, it parallels both of it. Isagi questioned his philosophy, and now Hugo's gonna be the one questioning his philosophy. So we'll see that. Can BLUELOCK lose, please? You're the best YouTube. Appreciate you, Lil Nesh Deadwin. Appreciate you so much. Rin gonna mess up. BLUELOCK loses. If Rin never existed, Hiryo, if Rin not from BLUELOCK, do you think he could have narratively taken his place? Maybe barou? Who do you think could have narratively taken his place? Well, that's like a hard question because then you have to tie in itoshi Sai and everything like that. Are you talking about strictly as a number one? Strictly as a number one? I feel like they would need a different character. But if you're just saying who would be the number one, it probably would be barou. You know? Barou and Isagi have a really good dynamic too. Strictly as a number one. But in terms of other things, it's like completely different. I think Kaneshiro specifically made it where barou is like a rival to Isagi and they have this kind of like passive-aggressive relationship where, you know, they acknowledge each other's strengths and shit. And then Rin and Isagi are kind of like, you know, fire and ice, where they're both trying to like constantly devour each other. I guess the same things for fucking barou. I don't know, but you get the point. You get the point. You know, Rin's like that number one obstacle. Barou's like a specific rival and shit like that. Shido is just Shido. Do you think Kiora will ever play? Yeah, Kiora will somehow play. I think every single player will get some time to shine. You know, they specifically subbed in like Corona, Raichi when they didn't even need to. Like Nigeria was completely up, or like they were completely up on Nigeria. They didn't need to sub in Corona and Raichi, and yet they still did it. And then they subbed in Atoya here. They subbed in Shido, barou, Kunigami, and shit like that. So I do think at one point, every single player is gonna play. Also, keep in mind, chat, after this group stage ends, we're gonna have one fodder match against another team before we get into Spain. I'm 99% sure that's how it goes. I'm pretty sure Akira, another BLUELOCK YouTuber, y'all check him out and everything like that. I think he made a video talking about like how the BLUELOCK U20 bracket will go according to like all the group stages and everything like that. After the group stage ends, we play against a fodder team. I'm pretty sure it's Spain. I think that's what Akira said. But we play against a fodder team, which is Spain. Unfortunately, fodder, right? Spain would be fire. But and then that, oh wait, no, not Spain. Wait, Brazil. We play against Brazil, bro. Not fodder team. What am I fucking saying? Spain is the final boss right here. Is the next match. okay, chat. Y'all corrected me on that. Y'all, that was fucking AI. That was AI. Okay, that was AI. So, what I meant by like we're playing against a fodder team. I think it's Brazil. That's what Akira said. And then Spain is the match directly after that. Brazil being fodder though is insane. That's what I'm saying. Narratively, it doesn't make sense in fucking real life and everything like that, you know? Where do you get this info? It's a video by Akira. He did all the group stage, like, pairings and shit like that, you know? And, like, the whole bracket. Like, he did this whole, like, intricate shit, you know? Fodder Spain now? Yeah, with Bunny, bro. Okay, one thing I hope as well is I really hope that we see Bunny actually play. I hope from the new gen. So we saw Kaiser play. We saw Itoshi Sai watching from the couch. But in terms of scores, in terms of Bunny and Don Lorenzo, we just saw their scores, right? We saw Italy won their game, and then we saw Spain won their game. I think Spain had a 3-0 in their game or something like that. So I hope we see a goal from Bunny. We're finally getting the side backstory. You got me confused on my geography. So next is Brazil? Maybe. Italy more fodder than Brazil, bro. Bro, I'm excited about the Spain match. Yeah. Mysterious TV with the 5 Nodus headbands. Thank you so much for the 5 Nodus headbands. I appreciate you so much. If PXG or PSG, I guess you're saying the real club, is considered the best U20 team and BLUELOCK is close to them in goals, what can we expect from future teams like Spain? Yeah, honestly, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so that's one of the questions in terms of the narrative, right? But I mean, in real life, we always see, like, the quote-unquote best teams. They're not always dominating. It's not like fucking, like basketball where one team just fucking can dominate a whole time, and then you see, like, I don't know, bro, the Sacramento Kings just doing dog shit all the time, you know? Like, if you guys watch basketball. But, you know, it's the same, it's the same thing like that, where good teams can beat bad teams and, like, upsets can happen. But that's what I'm saying. It's not like real-life football. In terms of narrative, it's a completely different thing, you know? So, that's why I'm saying if PSG, or PXG, if France is considered the best U20 team, and BLUELOCK is beating them or tying them with not even their full strength, not with itoshi side, not with Nagi Seishiro, all the characters kind of got shafted a little bit, right? Shido got shafted, itoshi Rin disappeared for a long time, you know? So, all of that stuff happened. So, all of that shit happened, and we still managed to tie against them, you know? The thing is with France, though, their goals did look effortless. And I do think a draw, no matter what, is fine. No matter what, if they lose or draw, the England game, they have to win. Recognize that, chat. That's all that matters. The next game is literally has to win. Win, or lose or draw, next game against England, they have to win. Right? Probably through goal celebration, or not through... Like how the Lakers got swept. No, LeBron, bro. It's all good. It's all good. Rin has ruined his BLUELOCK career because of this shot, and he has abandoned his training. Nagi replaces him as striker, and Rin turns around. Subs on to turn it all around. Now, I'm going to be very interested to see, like, what the starting 11 formation is for the next game. I wonder if he's going to focus more on the Karasu system, if he's going to focus on the Isagi system, or is Rin going to be subbed out or something like that. But... Rin could easily move to fucking midfielder and do perfectly fine. Rin could move to fucking strike. Like, he could stay a striker and still do perfectly fine. I know this match he didn't really do much, but he's still the #1 as a reason. I'm calling it England New Gen as a goalkeeper. Unfortunate, YY Bleh, it's not New Gen goalkeeper because we saw the goalkeeper's name. It's the same one from Munchen. So it's probably a defender, though. The New Gen from England. Unless Loki completely blitz and scores at the end and breaks one sweat and says he wasn't trying for the whole time, I don't see why BLUELOCK would struggle against any other team. Yeah, I mean, I think regardless, it's fine. That's what I'm saying. In terms of real-life football, it's realistic. But in terms of narrative, you know, we're writing a story here and power scaling. Like, the scaling just doesn't make sense. That's the only thing, you know? I understand Japan is very strong. They're here to contend for the title and everything like that. Of course, they're going to give the #1s a fight for their money, especially if they're going to win it eventually in the whole, at the end of the series and shit, you know? But, it doesn't really make sense for the scaling. I get what you guys mean. I could see kind of both sides. But I do agree with you guys more. Like, I think in terms of scaling, they should care about that. Not even scaling, though. More just, like, narrative. I think it would be a lot more interesting narratively. I do think Loki might score this last-minute goal. Like, showing the Destiny chapter title. That has to be there for a reason. What? Right, chat? I don't know, man. Luck a gamble. This chapter was fucking crazy, I will say, though. Destiny. Like, I think the hype is really good for this game, but narratively, it kind of lacks. That's, like, the only thing. And I think they could have easily fixed it by having more chapters for the narrative. Like, that's the only thing, chat. But the hype week to week was really fire. Way better than the Nigeria game in terms of hype. And the Nigeria game wasn't actually that bad, bro. Like, narrative-wise, it was actually... I liked Onazi's backstory. I like Kuso relying on Onazi. The Kuso glaze was so funny as well, bro. I feel like I'm actually talking about the good old days talking about that. But, even though it happened only, like, fucking a few months ago. Like, last year, 5 months ago. But... I saw the panels. Yeah, they're all in the Discord chat, by the way, if you're trying to look for the panels. The Nagi filler is going to slow down the England match chapters. Well, we're probably going to get one... Okay, so, chat, before we hopped in, I did the whole math and everything like that. I was looking back into it for my... I guess I somehow mentioned the England prediction video for every single time. Now, y'all gotta fucking watch it for sure. But... Or I guess I'm saying the whole video in this fucking stream. But there's 4 chapters between the Nigeria game and the France game. So if they're following that same formula of 4 chapters before or after the France game and then into the England game, which I don't think they will. I think they're going to dedicate some more time towards like Karasu, Isagi, ego talking, starting 11 formations, what they're going to do next going into the last match because they need to win, you know? I don't think it's going to be 4, chapters long, but I'm pretty sure they're probably still going to dedicate only one chapter to it, which is unfortunate. I hope they don't off-screen it. Chat, by the way, keep in mind, I don't think they are going to off-screen Birdcage or whatever the game is going on in Side B right now, because you have to keep in mind, this is the last time before we're seeing the players actually play in, or not actually play, but actually join the U20 team for BLUELOCK side. Because after this, Side B ends. So they need to show off fucking... They need to show off Kira. They need to show off Shindo Hanaru. They need to show off fucking Shigeo Mizuki. Maybe even Nishioka, you know? So they need to show off all those players to see what they're... Or, like, we can see what they're capable of. And then going into it, you know? We can't just see a random player join the team with absolutely nothing, right? Like, imagine Nishioka joins again. And we... Actually, you know what? Nishioka can join. He knows absolutely nothing. So, do you admit to saying Rin potentially sold the game? Kiwi, we have to wait for next chapter, bro. Because what if Isagi shot it anyways and then Loki would have blocked it? If Loki did block it. You know? We'll see what happens. Or maybe Isagi hesitated for too long because of Rin. If Isagi hesitated because of Rin, maybe. Maybe I'm coping, chat. Maybe I am coping. Okay, I don't know. I try to twist and turn it so that Rin didn't sell, but it's all good. Rin's monk training did in fact not pay off. Renoir blocks. Luck Merchant doesn't even sound like an allegation anymore. Okay, Nishioka Glaze. Which team is Nagi gonna be in, chat? Wait, what? He's gonna join Japan. Hiryo really supporting the Yandere Rin agenda. Well, I mean, it's just kind of funny, bro. I think, okay, the thing is with slander, like, bro, I've been in the community for so long, and even during, like, the Munchen game, chat, the Munchen game, everyone was calling Isagi or telling Isagi to switch to a midfielder because he only had 3 assists at the time, right? Reading that week to week, whew, if you were an Isagi fan, that was a little bit of a pain. But this France game was, like, more slander than ever, because I think, obviously, there's more BLUELOCK fans than ever, but, sometimes the slander, like, as funny as it is, and, like, it's a joke. I can take a fucking joke. I think some people, you know, guys, take some fucking jokes, you know? Some people are, like, taking it too far. Like, it's just too much sometimes, like, the slander and shit. Or, like, and it goes both ways. Some people take slander too far. Some people, like, don't understand the joke a bit, you know? Like, it's like we poke fun at it. Like, bro, in my brutal ranking video, I remember this specifically. People were calling me, because I said Kuso glazes Isagi, and, like, I said Kuso literally did good, but then the whole Kuso was trash agenda was spread. Honestly, he didn't fucking really do much, though. I will say, he didn't do as much as, like, people were glazing him to say. People were like, oh, he was better than Onazi and shit like that. Fuck that, bro. But I literally properly rated Kuso in my brutal ranking video, and people were all like, everyone, or Hiryo was saying Kuso is the worst player in all of BLUELOCK. When the fuck did I ever say that, bro? I literally saw someone comment that on another person's page, and I'm like, when did I ever fucking say that? He is trash? Yeah. I mean, the Kuso slander was funny, though. You know? Like, we joke at the fact that he was glazing Isagi. You know? And also, he was, like, just shocked every single time. He didn't do anything until, like, the last 3 chapters. He was getting some passes here and there. But this match, everyone got slandered, so it doesn't affect it as much. Yeah, everyone literally did get slandered. It's all good, though, bro. It's literally chill. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's chill now. Fukakugen 100% deserves the slander he gets. Oh, yeah, there's some players that literally deserve the slander. Fukakugen deserves it. Emon should fucking replace him, bro. We're slowly bringing back Emon into the community, chat. Slowly bringing him back. Should I make a YouTube post on it? I'm gonna fucking make a YouTube post on it. I talked about it on TikTok and shit like that. Even Aiku was getting slandered, pretty much turned into Kuso 2.0. Yeah. Aiku, even, guys, I saw Gagamaru slander. And if we're being brutally honest, Gagamaru, he did concede 3 goals, chat. Hasn't blocked one. But he also has fucking the 3 Musketeers as a defensive line. And it's like a no-guard, all-out brawl. So, low-key, Gagamaru has no help on, like, fucking defense. So, Aiku hasn't touched the ball once. I can't defend. It's all good. Aiku haven't done much. Yeah, chat. By the way, I literally reread this game for the brutal ranking video. And Aiku didn't touch the ball once. Literally once. He didn't touch it. Nico touched the ball. Aryu trapped it from Kunagami's fucking, like, header. And that's it. Aiku didn't touch the ball. Imamura slander? Oh, yeah. Imamura deserves it. Love your work. Appreciate you, Mason Brown. That means a lot. Loki literally brought an ender pearls to the field, bro. Yeah. NEL Loki. So that's the thing about the scaling, right? I think everyone's expectations, right? And then people are going to be like, but it's just your personal expectations. Chat, like, for the people that are saying that, it is our personal expectations, but you have to understand those expectations came from the narrative. Loki during the NEL in 3 minutes was doing so much. He had like he literally said he could have scored if he wanted to, but then he wasted time passing to Rin and seeing what he could do, or wanting Rin to score or something like that. He said something along the lines of that. Like, he could have done way better if he just wasn't passing to Rin. And then you give him like 90 minutes, and then he scores a goal because of fucking Hugo, you know? So it's kind of just like, it's whatever. Loki does do good though. Like, he was literally blocking Rin and shit like that. He was going against him. Loki towards the like second half, he was pulling up. What if they miss and it goes off the post, but it bounces right into Aiku's feet and he shoots it beautifully top right? Why would Aiku be up there? Imagine it's like another luck thing where fucking Loki grabs it or some shit like that. I don't even know. Like, we see another person like getting luck, not just Isagi. I really do think, but I don't know. I don't think back-to-back luck would be a thing. It's gonna be destiny. Huh. Hugo's destiny changes, but it's destiny for fucking France to win. Like, I really think Loki is gonna score here, chat. The fact that we got an extra chapter literally confirms it. We are not winning this game. He had 0 defensive feats. Yeah. Aiku genuine... Wait, are you saying Loki or Aiku? I mean, all the defenders go up because they need a goal last second. That's the blue lock way. I think Loki will block and Hugo realize meeting Loki was a destiny towards victory, and then they counterattack and score 4-2. Yeah, I mean, Charles hasn't had one chemical reaction with Loki. Line-breaking pass, all the narrative reasonings are there. Chat, I literally made like a fucking TikTok about that. If y'all haven't already, make sure to tap in with the TikTok. Shameless self-plug. But I made a TikTok talking about that. I didn't see anyone talking about that as well. Talking about how like Charles and Loki haven't had a single chemical reaction. So hopefully that parlay hits, chat. Hopefully that parlay hits. And then we can all say we did it, chat. We can say we did it. Aiku actually did nothing. Take away the captain bans, bro. Okay. The captain ban is crazy. All Aiku really did was like, yo, let's cool down our heads. Isagi, Karasu. You know, mom and dad fighting. But, yeah, Aiku actually did nothing, chat. Literally 0 blocks, 0 touching the ball. And then Loki, bro, they were gonna fucking beat him up Tom and Jerry style. When they jumped Loki, it was like a fucking Aiku, Nico, and Aryu. All of them were gonna jump Loki. We're all gonna jump Loki, and then we see Aiku running in during like the second half, try to block Loki, and then he barely misses it. Like, that's literally all the Aiku screen time we get. Aiku who? Hiryo, why do you not have ears? It's the top 10 mysteries in the world, bro. Literally ears right there, bro. Put Raichi in. It's just the angle, bro. Like, if I did it straight on like this camera angle, it would be fine. But I'm like doing it from the bottom. Who is crazy. Put Raichi in. Aiku said cool our heads when Rayo did that first and better. He low-key stole that. Stole that shit. Yeah, he stole Rayo's whole flow. Kira could have done more than Aiku. Oh my god, that is a crazy fucking take. Speaking of takes, chat, hot takes next week, or 2 weeks from now, or I guess next week, yeah. I'm gonna be doing hot takes as well. Oh my god, chat, get ready for hot takes next fucking week. We're gonna get fucking, we're gonna get so much Isagi slander, so much Rin slander. Hot take is gonna be crazy next week, chat. We're opening it up again. I was talking with Nova. I'm gonna make a video as per usual, but yeah, chat, I think we're gonna end it there because it's been an hour. But chat, damn, dude, I love streaming so much. Like, I love just being able to talk to the chat community and shit like that. Oh wait, sorry, I turned off the fucking audio. Okay, wait, there we go. But yeah, chat, there's a lot of, or like, for the closing message and shit like that, what I wanted to say is next week and shit, it's gonna be a crazy week. The game is ending this chapter. So 100% this next chapter. I thought it was gonna end on 346, but it didn't. But it's all good. I didn't even get noticed. It's all good, Lazen. But for next week, chat, chapter review is going to be coming out 2 days from now for this chapter. And then next week is going to be the final chapter of the France game. Compilation video of all the France game chapters. If you guys have been keeping up week to week and everything like that, you don't really need to watch that. But compilation video, if you just want to binge it in one sitting, is going to be there. And for the people that just like genuinely watch it in one sitting. Bro, like the Nigeria compilation video, it genuinely has more views than people watching it weekly. So I think people actually let this manga stack, which is like a good way to approach mangas sometimes. But Yeah, compilation video. And then after that, we have the England prediction video, brutal ranking video as well, chat. And then I'm gonna be streaming weekly as well after the game ends for like hot takes and shit like that. I have some other stuff like planned, just like events shit to do as well. So we'll see what happens. Been talking with some other YouTubers as well, maybe some collabs happening on streams and shit. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, but England prediction video, brutal ranking video, my favorite videos to literally do coming out of the France game, and then hot takes. So get your hot takes, get them all ready, chat. Get ready to submit them next week when the forum comes out. But I appreciate y'all so much for showing up per usual. This stream was fucking crazy. I love the stream, chat. I love y'all so much. Foxy Grace, Kanachoki, Nodwin, It's Ya Boy Ain't Game, Cinna, Isagi67 Yoichi, Lays and Stan, Joe Schmo, Sumi, Liege of Nerd, Keiga, Glitch, Dumb Flame, Totally Not Fabby. I think that's Fabby. Appreciate you guys so much for showing up per usual. I'll see y'all in the next, well, I guess fucking 2 days for the chapter review. 2 days for the chapter review. And then also next week for the stream. All right. I'll see y'all very, very soon.